Good morning, welcome to the Bird Tales. Today is December 6th. I got up early this morning. Gilly and I drove to a new area that we don't get to very often. We had a plan this morning. The plan was we were going to hunt this great big beautiful piece of land that is way over hunted. I know a lot of guys hunt it. There is switchgrass up to my nose, as thick as can be, and there's food plots. Any pheasant hunter that drives by this goes, that's the stuff, I'm hunting it. And I knew it was going to be over hunted, and I knew that it was going to be tough to get on birds, but the plan was we're going to go in there with Gilly and just let him burn off energy. Let's calm down before we go to a better spot. So we got out there and Gilly's burning it off, running, and he happened to get behind me and to my right just a little bit, and he went on point. So I turn, start walking his way, and we're in the wheat stubble. One of the food plots was wheat, and they harvested it, and it's just wheat stubble. And I've heard anecdotally from some colleagues that they've seen huns in this area. And so we're standing in the wheat stubble, and I'm like, oh my gosh, please be a hun, please be a hun. And so we start walking that way. Rooster flushes, I shoot him, he falls. We're good to go.
Come.
So we keep going. We spend the next hour out there. We ran into some other hunters. Had to change our plans a little bit, but we just burned through there and never saw another bird, which is testament to how much hunting pressure this spot has to get, because it looks phenomenal, but there's very few birds. And I think the bird we shot, we got lucky that we trapped him. I think Gilly getting behind me forced him my way, which kind of pinched him. Otherwise we wouldn't have I don't think we would have ever gotten close to him. So we burned off our energy there so that we could come here. And this is a brand new WPA. It's not even restored yet. It was still corn this year, and there's some potholes out there. And Gilly pointed a rooster up there in those cedar trees. He held point for quite a while. I walked up, rooster flushed, and I shot him.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, we got to get into this. You'll notice on both of these birds, I'm walking that way, Gilly breaks point, flushes the bird. I really probably shouldn't have shot either bird if I really wanted to do this right, but it's so difficult, and I was just so happy to see Gilly pointing birds again and not just burning through them like he had been before. But this is something that we need to work on. I think in an ideal situation, I would prefer that. There's so many spots where Gilly or either of the dogs would point, and it's like if I go down there, we're done. There's no shooting. If I go in there to flush this bird, we're done for. But what I worry is that this is a slippery slope that leads to further and further and further, where I'm walking up and he bumps a bird even further away. It's just not good practice. We need to be steady until the flush. Ideally, I do want to get to steady to shot, but it's a lot harder, and I can't do it right now during the season. We got to spend time this summer working on it. But other than the breaking point right at the end, it was a good morning. We did have some points. We saw some birds. We got to run. So I'm pretty happy, and I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for next time. See ya.